Hello, I'm Jashikins, and welcome to another episode of Jash Reads. Tonight, we continue reading Animorphs number 3, The Encounter. Come on. Marco yelled for a while. Jake made us promise never to do something that stupid again. And Cassie, being Cassie, got everyone to make up and be friends again. We aren't supposed to be rescuing animals, Marco said. We're supposed to be rescuing the entire human race from being enslaved by the Yeerks. I thought you didn't want to save the world, Marco, I pointed out. He scowled at me. But there's no point in scowling at me. With my face, I can't outscale anyone. You're right, Marco said. But since all of you guys think you have to save the world, and since you're all my friends, more or less, I figure someone has to keep you from being total idiots. Marco is the most reluctant of the Animorphs. Although, actually, he's the one who came up with the word Animorph, and he's been in with us from the start. Marco just thinks we should look out for ourselves and our own families. Marco and I will probably never be very close. He's a typical smart aleck kind of guy, always confident, always has some funny or sarcastic thing to say. He's short, or at least he's not very tall. I guess girls think he's cute because he has this long brown hair and dark eyes. Jake grinned at Marco. So, you're the one who has to rescue all of us from being idiots? Boy, if Marco's the sensible one, we're all in serious trouble, Rachel said. Everyone laughed. Jake gave Marco an affectionate punch in the shoulder. Just the same. It's nice of you to want to save us all. It's almost sweet. Marco made a face and grabbed one of Rachel's pillows to throw at Jake. Marco and Jake are absolute opposites, although they've been buds forever. Jake is big, not football player big, but solid. Jake is one of those people who are natural leaders. If you were ever trapped in a burning building, you would turn to Jake and ask, "What do we do?" And he would have an answer, too. You can tell he and Rachel are cousins. They're both kind of determined people. I have to get going, Cassie said. I have horses to feed and bird cages to clean. Don't say the word cage around Tobias, Marco said. He'll do some guerrilla, commando, ninja, SWAT, team hawk from hell attack on the center. And he'll talk Rachel into stomping your house flat. Everyone laughed, because we all knew why Cassie had bird cages. Her father and mother are both veterinarians. Her mom works for the Gardens, which is this huge zoo and amusement park. Her dad runs the Wildlife Rehabilitation Center in the barn on the family farm. The center takes in wild animals that are sick or hurt and cares for them. The cages Cassie had to get home to clean were filled with sparrows with broken wings and eagles who'd been shot and seagulls who'd gotten tangled in trash. Cassie is our expert on animals. She also gets us access to animals to morph. She's a gentle person. She can also morph better than any of us. Everyone stood up and started to go. You coming, Tobias? Jake asked me. No, Not right away. I think I'll fly around. It's a nice night. Cool, he said. I'll put some food up in your attic for you in case you get home late. I don't want anything getting at it, though. Yeah, can you open one of those Rubbermaid things? I saw the way the others kind of looked away when Jake mentioned the attic. They feel sorry for me. I can get it open, I said. Just be careful. You know, Tom. Tom is Jake's big brother. Tom is one of them. Everyone said goodnight. I saw Cassie and Jake touch their hands together in a way that could almost have been accidental. Then they were all gone. All but me and Rachel. I don't like thinking of you living in a cold attic, Rachel said. I'm okay, I said. I wondered if I should tell her what I had seen, the darkness within darkness, the hole in the sky. But the truth was, even I didn't know what it was. It would just worry her. And she worried about me too much. Good night, I said. Yeah, take care of yourself, Tobias. I flew out through her window into the night. Rachel's sad eyes seemed to follow me. I hated the way they all felt sorry for me. All they could see was that I was not what I used to be. All they saw was that I had no home. But they didn't really understand. I hadn't had a real home since my parents died. I was used to being alone. And I had the sky. And that is it for tonight. And this was another chapter that built on giving a recap, saying, hey, these are these people, these are their characteristics. So, yeah, and it also showed the Animorphs just being kids, and I really like that about the series. It can get extremely dark, and yet at the darkest moments, there's just, they're just kids, and you're actually able to see them being kids as well as fighters, which really actually shows how horrible their situation is. Because you're shown that they're just kids having fun. And that's what they should be doing, not worrying about the safety of the world, not getting PTSD. So I'd like to hear your thoughts and opinions on this chapter, so please comment below, let me know what you're thinking about the chapter, and remember, no major spoilers. Mine are okay, but major no. And if you want to ask me any questions about anything spoilery, there's a link in the description if you're watching this on YouTube, only on YouTube, with a link to my Ask box on Tumblr. So, if you have any spoiler questions you want to ask there. Just be aware, I will give spoilers if the question calls for it. And please like this video and subscribe to my channel because I need attention. I sort of really need attention. That's why I blog, so I can pretend a few people give a shit about me. And with me tonight is the lovely Quackers. And let's see. Okay, good. It's just when I'm pointing with my finger to and I can see it a different way than the camera. Never mind again. There's Carl, the polar bear, and there's a giraffe, and I can't remember if I named a giraffe, if I named him at all. They're cuties. And I meant to do this earlier because I have to get wake up early for an appointment to finally get an appointment to solve out my vertigo issues. Finally. But then I played the side Flight Rising, and I finally decided to do something that took a while. So here we are. I'm an idiot. So here's the part of the video where I drink a little. If you want to join in, please, you just pick up your favorite alcohol or liquor or whatever is lying around. And if you don't drink alcohol for any number of reasons, like I'm drinking water tonight, water, milk, something healthy as the rest of us slowly kill ourselves through our very poor choices. And let's see, again, with that everyone stays healthy. Like I'm having some health issues, people I know are having health issues, and it's like, friends I can turn to complain are already feeling like shit, so it's like, fuck. It's like, I want to turn to you to complain, and then it's like, oh, that goes out the window. And anyways, so, and then also, I guess in the northeast of the US, there's a bunch of nor'easters, and like, I read memes on my Facebook wall, and I talked to someone that lives in New York. Like, they're talking about like the chaotic weather. So if you live in the northeast of the United States, hope the weather, calms down for a little bit. Cheers. Okay, the captain wanted to be screwed on. I guess it's like, just drink the rest of it, Jash. Just like drink the. Okay, I don't think you can really see here since it's a clear. I'm trying to show you a clear liquid. This is going well. It's like I have a little bit down. It's like, just chug. Anyways, the next Jash reads will be Wednesday around 2 a.m. And it will be a continuation of Jash reads. God damn it, sorry. Okay, pretend. And the next Jash reads will be on Wednesday around 2 a.m. And it will be a continuation of Animorphs number 3, The Encounter. So, hey. Oh, shit, I forgot to mention, if this book has made you not this book, if my reading tonight has interested you, like, what's this series all about? Hey, this actually seems somewhat interesting. There's a link to the book down below in the description if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching on my Blog Day blog, it's underneath the video. So, get your own copy, listen along. Let's have some fun. And until next video, goodbye.